Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Sideline Bling. I've taken my shot at Cuban coffee. I'm ready. My name's Danny Hidalgo.
My name is Patrick Meehan, and let's get straight to it. I mean, the FaceApp app has caused a lot of, trending topics. It's all over the place. We're tired of it. Here's our pictures if you want to use it.
I look like a fat, older version of my dad.
I look like a retired painter that lives in Tulum.
He does kind of look like somebody who would buy a drink for a girl at a nightclub.
Yeah. And we're tired of it, so we're gonna just not talk about it.
We've already seen everybody do it. We've seen Drake do it. We've seen Neymar do it. We've seen all of the soccer players do it. We posted something about it earlier this week. We're exhausted, and guess what? I don't want the Russians owning all of my pictures. So,
yeah, that's it.
And of course, the biggest news this week for FIFA video game fans, Juve is not going to be in the FIFA 20 game. So this basically guarantees that Juventus is not going to win the Champions League, even in FIFA.
That's true. They cannot win it. They're going to be called Piemonte Calcio. Sounds more like a Harry Potter spell than a soccer team. But hey, we're going to see Matthew Delight.
Yeah. Oh, they had a lot of fun with the delighted to have you, delight on. They had a lot of fun with this kid's name.
Christian Rolando. We're going to see all of these weird names for
Which is really weird because FIFA is usually the one that has the rights to all of this, and PES is usually the one that has, Manchester Red and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting to see if PES can compete with FIFA in the future.
We'll see. Mesut Ozil lost a bet. You can clearly tell they're in off-season mode, pre-season. He lost a bet, so he dyed his hair blonde, full blonde.
As one does.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I mean, the thing that I saw on social media is that everybody made the exact same joke that he looks like Megan Rapinoe, which I didn't find that funny, but there was one commenter on our Instagram that was a little bit more creative with it, and I loved it. He called Mesut Ozil Megat Rapizel, which I particularly enjoyed. Good effort, kid. All right, Giannis, he's one of my favorite players in the NBA right now. He started from the bottom. Now he's here. He grew up in Greece, not having a lot of money, kind of having to go around the streets begging for change, selling stuff on the street. And now Nike has just given him 4,000 pairs of shoes. What do you do with all those shoes, Patrick?
I don't know. He said they didn't even fit in his place or his apartment or house, wherever he lives. He has a complete storage just outside somewhere else full of shoes. He said he has 300 in his house, 300 pairs of shoes. You can't even see them all.
You need a house for your shoes.
It's nice to see that he used to share his shoes with his brother. Now he has all these capabilities that he can actually even donate to smaller kids. So he deserves it. I mean, he's the MVP of the NBA.
I mean, I guess, yeah, nice for him, right?
Our super creative section, Kit Corner, is back.
Revolutionary.
2 weeks in a row, and we start right away. Bayern Munich revealed their away kit. What'd you think about it?
It looks exactly like Real Madrid's kit. It's not very creative, and guess what? You're not Real Madrid. It's like literally the most boring kit that I've seen come out this year.
Very boring, for sure.
This next one isn't boring at all, but it's kind of weird for me. I didn't like it. Manchester City has a new third kit that's going to be yellow and pink. It's like a lemonade thing, and I don't like it. When I see it, I just think of juice, and when I see soccer players on a field, I don't want to think of liquids. It's kind of gross. And also, what is Sergio Aguero doing in this picture? How many times did he have to jump up in the air and do that pose before he got it exactly right?
I love that kit. For me, it's super fresh, like juice, like lemonade. I like it. It's going to look great on the pitch. I can't wait to see it actually being used by the players.
You see, you know what happens when you leave juice out for too long? It's disgusting.
But it's the alternate kit. They're going to use it 3 times a year. This next kit, the Rayados kit, I'm very biased. I love it. And, it's got a lot of details. It's got the typical stripes, Rayados, but also in between those stripes, it has M, Monterrey. It has in the back, it has the Cerro de la Silla kind of silhouette, a typical mountain in the city. So for me, it's a very European looking kind of kit. It's got a lot of sponsorships because it's Mexico, that's what we do. But in general, as a design, I love it. What do you think?
The fact that he's a fan is the only reason this kit is in the show, and it's the only reason that the kit wasn't scratched. Get it? Bilingual audience? Scratched?
Good job, buddy. I love it.
Rayados.
I got it.
Next up, we have the team with the American Wonder Boy, Chelsea, with a jersey very reminiscent of the old collared USA jerseys. Coincidence? I think not. I personally like it. It's very subtle. It's got a collar. It's got the nice red, white, and blue, which is always a color combination that I enjoy. USA. What do you think, Patrick?
Now, I think the color is not because of America. It's because of the style in London in the 60s. But You can choose whatever you want to believe. Now, the part that I didn't like, I love the kit. The part that I did not like was the models they chose for the kit. They have Giroud in that squad, and
how Giroud? You know what I mean?
They chose N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante is not a model. Libertadores champions River Plate put out their new kit. It's a typical one, you know, red stripe, white. And it looks nice. The only thing, it reminds me of the Peru jerseys. What do you think?
The only real difference between this jersey and the last jersey that they had is the red stripes on the shoulder as opposed to black stripes. It's a basic color scheme, and it's a basic kit that they've always had, but it's a classic. You gotta love it.
Yeah, and since it reminds me of Peru, now I want some ceviche. Now I want the show to end because I want to go eat it.
So wait, which one came first, the Peru jersey or the River Plate jersey? The world may never know. All right, that's it for our 4th episode of Sideline Bling. We're gonna miss AFCON. I'm Danny Hidalgo.
My name is Patrick Meehan, and you can follow us on all our beIN Sports USA account, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
See you guys next week.
Peace.